Well, the Senate is about to get into the division stage for two bills. The bills that have been read out by the clerk. This includes the County Government's Laws Amendment Bill, a bill originating from the Senate, Bill number 14 of 2025. This is a bill that is sponsored by the Honorable Senator Abdul Mohamed Haji. It is a bill that is at its second reading stage, and debate on it was concluded. Same to the Community Health Promoters Bill, a bill originating from the National Assembly, Bill number 53 of 2022, and it is a bill that is co-sponsored by the Senate Majority Leader, much as is a bill that is originating from the Senate, from the National Assembly. It is a bill that affects the functions of the county governments, and therefore had to be considered at the Senate to be able to help the senators or the House that is mandated for oversighting the county governments and also working in the interest of the devolved units to be able to consider the proposed amendments to this bill, or the contents of this particular bill, and align it to the interests of the county government. So these two bills are getting into the division stage. They are bills that have been considered at the second reading stage, meaning that debate on them was concluded. What is about to follow now is a vote by the delegates or the delegation to be able to make the bill move to the next stage. That is move into the consideration at the Committee of the Whole House stage for consideration of any amendments that may have been proposed by members or even the committee for the bills or for the amendments to be able to be considered either adopted or rejected. However, the vote this afternoon on the division stage is for the bill to be read a second time. So that is the question that the honorable senators shall be taking during the voting stage or the division stage for the bills to be read for the second time or a second time, and for them to be able to move into the next stage. The County Government's Laws Amendment Bill is a bill that basically seeks to provide for clarity in the publication of county legislation passed by county assemblies to mandate county governors to deliver annual state of the county addresses before respective county assemblies, to stipulate timelines for nomination and appointment of county executive committee members, among others. The bell has stopped. It was a 3-minute division bell, and of course we should be waiting for the House to get into that process of division for these two bills that are at the division stage. The County Government's Laws.
Honorable Senators, the 3 minutes are done. Sergeant at Arms, you may now draw the bar and close the door. Logo of all honorable senators. Honorable senators, you may now log back. You may now log back to allow me to put the question, then you proceed to vote. Senator Mwenda Gataya, you are logged off. Honorable Senators, I will now proceed to put the question on order number 12, which is that the County Government Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 14 of 2020, Senate Majority Leader, you may proceed to dispatch to cast your vote. Senator Kisang, kindly take your seat. Honorable Senators, the result of the division on this order is as follows. Ayes 30 votes, abstention 0, nays 0. So the ayes have it.
The County Government Laws Amendment Bill 2025, a bill for an Act of Parliament to amend the County Governments Act and the Public Appointments County Assemblies Approval Act and for connected purposes.
Next order.
Order number 13, the Community Health Promoters Bill, National Assembly Bills number 53 of 2022, division.
Honorable Senators, I'll proceed now to put the question once the system is up. Senator Murango, Senator Nyutu, Senator Seki, and the Majority Leader. Kindly proceed to dispatch and cast your vote. Honorable Senators, those who are standing, kindly take your seats. Kindly take your seats. The results on the division on order number, that's order number Order number 13 is as follows. Ayes 29 votes, nays at 0, abstention 0 votes. So the ayes have it.
The Community Health Promoters Bill 2022, a bill for an act of parliament to regulate the practice of community health promoters, to make provision for the training and registration of community health promoters, to establish the Community Health Promoters Council, and for connected purposes.
Now, Honorable Senators, before the doors are opened, let me make this communication. Please do not leave the chamber. We are moving to the Committee of the Whole. We need all of you in the chamber so that we can go through the Committee of the Whole. And we have quite a number. We have order number 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 22. So kindly, as we open the doors, don't leave the chamber. Sergeant at Arms, you may now open the doors and withdraw the bar. Clerk, kindly proceed to call those orders.
The Order number 15, the Heritage and Museums Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023, Committee of the Whole for division. Order number 16, the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 10 of 2024, Committee of the Whole for division. Order number 17, the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 23 of 2024, Committee of the Whole for division. Order number 18, the Sports Amendment Bill number 2, Senate Bills number 45 of 2024, Committee of the Whole, division. Order number 19, the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bills number 4 of 2024, Committee of the Whole for division. Order number 20, the County Hall of Fame Bill, Senate Bills number 18 of 2023, Committee of the Whole for division. And order number 22, the County Oversight and Accountability Bill, Senate Bills number 3 of 2024, Committee of the Whole for division.
Honorable members, you may now resume your seats. Honorable members, order, honorable senators. You may resume your seats. We are getting into the Committee of the Whole. Senator Medhu, Senator Medhu, Senator Murungi, Senator Mofaya, take your seats. Take your seats, honorable senators. Honorable senators, I would like to remind you the request made that you do not leave the chamber because we will need you also after this Committee of the Whole for purposes of division. Sergeant at Arms, you ring the bell for 5 minutes. Ring the quorum bell for 5 minutes. Senator Eddy, proceed to use your office to call members back to the chamber. Deputy Minority Whip as well as the Whip Majority facilitate members to resume the sitting. Clerk, Sergeant at Arms, continue ringing the quorum bell for a further 5 minutes. A further 5 minutes for members to drop back into the chamber.
Well, the senators are about to get into division stage on a number of bills. This is at the committee of the whole house stage. That voting or that division also requires the quorum for it to be able, or for the members to be able to consider these bills at that particular stage. So the first 5-minute quorum bell, as had been directed, has lapsed. The chair of the whole house committee has also again indicated or called for a further 5-minute quorum bell. Of course, this is to be able to ensure that all the members who are in the chamber make their way into the house to enable the house attain that needed quorum for the division stage. These are bills that have already gone through a second reading and were also considered at the committee of the whole house stage. The committee of the whole house stage majorly is a stage where the bills, after going through debate, and if there are any amendments that members may have proposed to these particular bills or to any bill, then at the committee of the whole house stage is where those amendments are considered on whether they can be adopted or rejected, adopted to be part of the bill or rejected. And of course, at the end of it, the bills have also to go through division. This is at the committee of the whole house stage. So the house is just waiting to be able to correct and also immediately get into the division stage for these bills. One of the bills is the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill. This is a bill that is originating from the Senate, Bill number 10 of 2024. And it is a bill that is sponsored by the leadership of the House. This is the Senate Majority Leader, Honorable Aaron Cheriot, as well as the Senate Minority Leader, Honorable Stewart Mazayo. This is a bill that basically seeks to amend the Statutory Instruments Act, Cap 2A, to provide for timelines for the making of regulations to ensure implementation of laws passed by Parliament. The bill proposes to insert a new section 24A in the Statutory Instruments Act to require a person responsible for the making of regulations to make the regulations within 12 months. That 5-minute quorum bell has stopped. We should be waiting to hear from the chairperson of the whole house committee. Allow me to hand you over.
Honorable members, order, honorable members. We are going straight to start with the Heritage and Mishams Bill, Senate Bills number 8 of 2023. We have got in this particular bill 5 divisions, and we will proceed straight to divisions. Clerk, you may call the first. This is a clause for deletion. Clause, the first one, I will proceed to put the question that clause 98 be deleted. Log in for purposes of voting. You are logged out. Honorable Senators, proceed to log in. Senator Abdul, what's the matter? Sergeant at Arms, you may assist Senator Abdul to log in to the system so that he can vote. Senator Faki. Now, for those, I presume all members have logged in. I will have to put the question once again. Under clause for deletion, I put the question that clause 98 be deleted. Honorable Senators, you may now proceed to vote. You may now proceed. Senator Kamau. Senator Kamau Kiduku. Senator Beatrice Ogola. Senator Beatrice Ogola and Senator Kiduku, please approach the desk here for purposes of voting. Senator Manzo, you also need to approach the desk here for support. Honorable Senators, we will proceed to the next clause, but before I do that, I would like to request Senator Medu, Senator Kinyua, and Senator Karungu Dhangwa, Senator Eddy, the leader of majority, Senator Ledama. Let's take our seats. Let us be attentive. We have got quite a number of divisions, and the more time we waste, the longer